Hello and welcome to the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. In this week's edition, we'll recap the race card from Saturday, February 3rd. 9 races were on offer, including the double feature event, Divisions 1 and 2 of the George Hassin Trophy in races 7 and 8. Let's begin with race 1. This was a claiming event for 3-year-olds and up, going 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. A 9-horse field set to go the distance, with the 5-time champion jockey Trevor Simpson OD, the mount of the 6-5 favorite Wayne's Princess, for champion trainer Jason Acosta.
He's ready. They're off for the first. Almost perfect start. Run With Me races quickly to that lead. Basilicus is showing a usual dash in the early exchanges. The Good Life is in between runners, and the Good Life now emerges with that lead. Wilson a half a length down. Manushi urged to get closer all the while. A line of 3 forms up. Run With Me on the outside of Prince Marshall. Basilicus taken back through the field as they arrive at the half mile and go rushing into that turn. Nakamura races out wide with Wayne's Princess slotting in between runners. Colorado Ranger now overtaking the new trailer, Basilicus. They're about to arrive at the 3. They're well in the bend for home. The Good Life down on the rail in the orange and blue. Here is Prince Marshall accelerating, and Prince Marshall now gains momentum and grabs that lead, about to come into the lane. Prince Marshall on the outside. The Good Life trying to battle back onto the stick against the rail. Wilson in the black cap is in the center along with A Run With Me. But they're inside now the final 3/16th, and out in front Prince Marshall under a drive continues to fend them off. Run With Me now asked to close up on the outside and slowly begins to do so. Prince Marshall inside the final furlong. Run With Me, and Wilson now hounding the leader here toward the outside, kicking in. That's Nakamura coming from the back of the pack, but it's Prince Marshall and Romario Spencer holding them off to win by maybe 3. Close between Nakamura, Run With Me, Wilson. They've all gone by together. Also close between Manushi and Wayne's Princess for 5th.
Prince Marshall with jockey Romario Spencer, otherwise known as Turtleback, takes today's first at odds of 7-2 for trainer Fitzroy Glipsy, who is also the owner and breeder. The 27-1 bet Nakamura was in second, Run With Me third, Wilson and Wayne's Princess rounded off the top 5. Race 2 was a restricted allowance event for native bred 5-year-olds and up, in Porties 5 years old and up, non-winners of 2. Small field of 6 set to go postwards. High-flying jockey Radish Roman, the mount of Just Move In for trainer Marlon Brown.
And we're ready for a start. Race number 2. They're off on racing. Potential gets a good start and makes it. And coming to the 6 furlong point, it's Potential right against the rail. That's Stormacom. And now Stormacom goes on from Potential relegated back. Then comes Special Gift coming around. Just Move In is right there too, and it is still Stormacom. Just Move In coming on the outside of Stormacom, passing the 5. These two locked together. Special Gift is right in between horses. Then comes 3 lengths away before we come to 4-5er. Potential is right there too, and racing at the back of the field, that's Premier Identity. They pass the 4 and head towards the 3, and it is Stormacom, just the leader, being hounded by the stable companion of Just Move In and a Special Gift. Also coming on, that is a 4-5er. Potential comes next, and still at the back of the field, that's Premier Identity. They're passing the 2.5 furlong point, and it is right against the rail. That is Special Gift, and Special Gift now assumes the lead from Stormacom. Also coming out wide, here comes Potential. Special Gift on the rail. Stormacom is still there too. 4-5er coming in between horses and coming out wide. That's Potential. A good finish coming to the furlong pole, and it is 4-5er that grabs the lead from Special Gift. Still fighting on, but 4-5er is in front and begins to pull away. Coming to the half a furlong, passing the half a furlong pole, 4-5er is sprinting clear in the end and will win by about 5. Special Gift is second, then comes Potential and Premier Identity.
A good win for jockey Uville Pinnock aboard the David Leeson conditioned 4-5er at odds of 2-1. They completed the 7 furlong strip in 1 minute 30 seconds flat with a win margin of 6 3/4 of a length. Saturday's third event was the 8:30 sprint, named after the 1974 Horse of the Year. This was a maiden special weight event for native bred 3-year-olds, fillies only. Champion jockey Dane Dawkins was aboard the much fancied Kensia, who was sent off at 2-5.
They're off for the 8:30 sprint. Secret Mission. Brownie Brown gets rid of the rider. Shelley the Rocket races over toward the far side with the Loose Horse and Secret Mission. Speed on Wheels, the grey races in the center. Kensia near to us. Nearest to us, that's Ruby's Light. And Kensia now looks to be showing speed and grabs that lead. Kensia attempting to go all the way in the 8:30 sprint. The Speed on Wheels, the grey, now switch near to us as these two now chart the course. Ruby's Light races in behind them. Left out of it, Secret Mission and Shelley the Rocket showing no speed as Kensia battles a Speed on Wheels. That's where the action is as they've left the quarter pole in the 8:30 and Speed on Wheels now looks to have that lead. Kensia trying to battle back in the center, getting a crack or two of that stick and a quick change of hole. Ruby's Light is closest to them and racing in third, but Speed on Wheels is under a hand ride, cruising at the moment. This is the 8:30 sprint. Speed on Wheels and Terrific Tevin Foster have them all left in shock and awe. Speed on Wheels comes coasting in to win the 8:30 by maybe double digits. Kensia is second. Ruby's Light is third. Shelley the Rocket finishes in fourth.
A notable performance from the Howard Jagai debutant Speed on Wheels, a fitting name for the speedy 3-year-old filly who dismantled the field by 11 1/4 lengths, stopping the clock at 1 minute 2 1/5 of a second. Race number 4 on the card was a restricted allowance event going 5 furlongs straight, a small field of 6 declared to start. 6-time champion jockey Omar Walker partnering with trainer Donovan Plummer aboard his 3-year-old chestnut filly Crypto Girl.
They're off and racing. Breaking in the middle, that is a Crypto Girl. Over on the near side, that's closest to us, that She's a God Gift. There's a Crypto Girl tacking across to the near side. Over on the far side, Come Home to Me and Oh So Smart. Just left out of it a bit, that's Cleopatra Queen as they come towards the, passing the 3 and coming out to the chute onto the main track proper. It is Come Home to Me. Just could be the over leader. Crypto Girl is right there too, over on the near side and traveling very well. That She's a God's Gift, but She's a God's Gift looks to have them off their legs. Crypto Girl fighting hard along with Come Home to Me. They're still in with a chance coming to the furlong pole, but it is She's a God Gift in front and traveling nicely. She's a God Gift begins to get away from these. It's a second on the card for Terrific Tevin Foster. She's a God Gift running away by about 3 lengths. Come Home to Me is a third. Second, then comes Riches to Rags and Crypto Girl back in fourth.
The 3-5 favorite She's a God Gift makes little work of the competition with Terrific Tevin Foster in the saddle for trainer Leroy Tomlinson. Come Home to Me came in second. Rags to Riches no more richer than third, and the Crypto Girl, the 4th place finisher. Race 5 was a claiming event for 3-year-olds and up, a 7 furlongs contest with a 9-horse field set to face a starter. Tevin Foster aboard the 8-5 favorite Burn Notice for the 2023 Diamond Mile winning trainer Rohan Krishnan.
They're off. First start, Daddy Jones Fly Messenger Fly just misses it along with Big Jewel. They all have catching up to do as they blast away now toward the final 6. Burn Notice comes out on that lead by some 2 lengths. Curlin's Affair chasing, Storm in the red racing right alongside. These 3 in a very tight grouping. Justin Biden tracks them possibly 3 lengths off that lead. Big Jewel is in between horses. Daddy Catalina right there too with Big Jewel. Then Daddy Jones. Crimson Racing on the outside and Fly Messenger Fly trails the field. They're arriving at the final half of a mile and go spinning into that turn, and Storm has that lead, pressed all the while by Burn Notice in second. A gap of some 4 to Curlin's Affair and Justin Bidey stuck together as if glued. Big Jewel and Catalina also run as a team in behind them. They're followed by Crimson as they've left the 3. Fly Messenger Fly second from the back, and last of all it's a Daddy Jones. The tempo has increased. They slip past the 5/16th. They're coming into the lane, and a Storm and a Burn Notice, these 2 in a battle up front. Justin Biden is on the rail and are now trying to close that gap. Curlin's Affair and Big Jewel race up next, but Burn Notice now comes away with that lead. Storm trying to fight right back. Justin Biden creeping closer on the rail as Burn Notice drifts right down to the fence, right against the rail. That's Justin Biden. It's a Burn Notice under a drive. Justin Biden now nibbling at the lead. Burn Notice out in front and driven to the max. It is Burn Notice, a 3-timer for Terrific Tevin Foster. Justin Biden second. Storm is third. Could be Crimson over Big Jewel for 4th and 5th.
A natural hat-trick for the jockey Tevin Foster aboard the 3-5 favorite, winning races 3, 4, and 5. Also giving trainer Rohan Krishnan another win on local soil. The distance was covered in 1 minute 28 and 2/5 of a second. Win margins a close 3/4 of a length between the winner Burn Notice and the runner-up Justin Biden. Welcome back to the Caymanas Highlight Show. In this second half of our presentation, we'll recap races 6 to 9. Race 6 was an optional claiming event covering a distance of 1,100 meters or 5.5 furlongs. 12 horses in the field with trainer Donovan Plummer's 7-year-old mare, My Smokey, the 6-5 favorite. Breaking from gate number 6 with Trevor Slicer Simpson in the saddle.
They're off on racing. Rashid steps a bit slow and is left at the back of the field. My Smokey get away nicely. Also right against the rail, that's Tequila Blue. So Tequila Blue, My Smokey. Last Dance comes next. Right against the rail, that's Starboy Flyer. In between horses, that's Maya. Out wide and coming on, that's Lion Talk. Behind those, that's Jackson. Then comes He's a Lion. Smokey is backing out of it, overtaken by Reggae Gone Grammy. Rashid's overtakes one and left at the back of the field, Last Hurrah. They're passing the 3 and heading to the 2.5 furlong point, and it is Tequila Blue in front. My Smokey is right there too. Lion Talk is making it a threesome there at the top of the lane, and it is Tequila Blue hanging on from My Smokey. Here comes Maya trying to split horses, but it's Tequila Blue still hanging on from Maya, coming forward nicely. Tequila Blue hanging tough from Maya. It's Tequila Blue and Maya. They're fighting it out on the inside and coming on. That is Starboy Flyer, Tequila Blue and Maya. Now Maya gets the upper hand and Maya begins to pull away from Tequila Blue. Mayan Robert Hallidine wins. Tequila Blue is second. Then comes My Smokey. Starboy Flyer might be fourth. And Lion Talk in fifth.
A mild upset from the 5-1 outsider Maya with the hard-riding jockey Robert Hallidine in the saddle, breaking from the pack in the final furlong and a half before snatching the lead from second place finisher Tequila Blue. My Smokey was third, Starboy Flyer in fourth. This was part 1 of the 2-part feature event, Division 1 of the George Hassin OD Trophy. Jamaican-born American jockey Sean Bridge-Mahon riding for the first time on Jamaican soil aboard trainer Philip Fellini's highly fancied Fearless Soul, who was sent off a hot favorite at odds of 4 to 5.
He's ready. They're off for the George Hassin OD Trophy. They came out perfectly. Strike Smart grabs an early lead as they blast past the 5. Loyal Action now goes in pursuit. A neck separates them. Blinking Light just in behind with Royal Ash. Ella Fortunato in the blue runs the rail and begins to make some progress. Fearless Soul toward the back. And last of all in the green, that She's My Hedge Fund. They belt away passing the 7/16. The battle up front continues. Strike Smart exchanging body blows with Loyal Action. These two heads apart as they slip past the 3. A Blinking Light and Royal Ash teaming up in behind. Here comes Fearless Soul now unleashed by Bridge-Mahon. She's My Hedge Fund racing out wide and at the back scrubbing the rail. That's Ella Fortunato as they come into the lane. Strike Smart just the leader. Royal Ash and Fearless Soul now launching their attacks. Loyal Action has faded back. Ella Fortunato making progress down against the rail, but they're inside now the final furlong, and Fearless Soul responds to Sean Bridge-Mahon's handling and now grabs the lead in the George Hassin OD Trophy. It is Fearless Soul coming away under the visiting Sean Bridge-Mahon. He has 3,399 wins. It's now 3,400. Sean Bridge-Mahon and Fearless Soul win the feature. Strike Smart is second. Royal Ash is next. Could be She's My Hedge Fund over El Afortunado.
A spirited performance scripted to perfection. A win for the invited jockey Sean Bridge-Mahon, winning his first race from his first ever competitive ride in Jamaica. Lance Whitaker spoke with an elated jockey and the trainer who he credits for giving him the opportunity aboard a well-conditioned horse.
So Fearless Soul, the 4 to 5 favorite, wins Section 1 of the George Hassin Trophy, and Sean Bridge-Mahon was aboard for the ride. First time ever riding in Jamaica. The track announcer just announcing 3,400 career wins. Did you win races outside of North America? Because this would be more than 3,400, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be, but I've done all my accomplishment. But it's nice to come in here. I want to thank my trainer, Mr. Fiana, to give me the opportunity to, ride a nice little horse today. And obviously, I couldn't mess it up. He had him in great shape, and all I had to do was just keep him out of trouble.
Well, it wasn't as straightforward as many people thought it would have been. You looked a little bit squeezed out of the starting gates, and you had to take the wide route around. Talk to us about that.
Well, I watched some replays and studied the way he ran, and watched him run last time and a couple times that he's won. And he seemed like he's a much better horse on the outside, so my strategy going in was never to get him on the fence and give him a clear path down the lane. He seemed to get braver.
Yeah. And how much horse did you have coming into the home stretch? Because you look pretty confident coming off the final bend.
Well, when I pushed the trigger, he accelerated so quick, I'm like, man, I might have did this a little too soon. And I'm like, wow, I can't take it back now, so I might as well go on with it.
I hope your dad is watching, because this is live globally. Any words to your dad, who would have visited Caymanas Park religiously in his younger days, and when you were a little chap, of course, before you migrated at 13? Any words for your dad, who we hope is watching?
Absolutely. This one's for you, Dad. I love you.
Well, the legendary Philip Fiana was the man who conditioned this horse for Sean Bridgemahan's ride, and Sean just credited you, Philip, for bringing this horse in good condition. Talk to us about the horse's preparation and how confident you were going in.
Well, he ran a mile last week and gave it up at a half a furlong to go. I knew he was a little short. This race was of the quick coming back, but Sean made a difference and he won the race nicely.
Yeah. Won its first 2 starts last year, August and October, but no wins again until today. Could you talk to us about this horse's development in the past 5 or 6 months?
Well, as you know, he's a half-brother to 2 classic winners, so a lot was expected of him. And his first 2 races showed that he had promise. But he has an awkward trait of carrying his head and gazing all over the world, which we haven't corrected as yet, but we'll see what happens in the future.
Let's move on to Division 2 of the George Hassin OD Trophy, a restricted allowance event going 1,100 meters or 5.5 furlongs. A 9-horse field declared to go postward. Trainer Philip Fiani with a double entry in Bazinga and a Fly Blue Jet.
And they're off. City Hawk staggers out at the back. Kem gets a good start with Bazinga, and Joy is Golden. These 3 going at it, and Joy is Golden now pulls through to get that lead, opening up 2 or 3 lengths quickly over Kem. Bazinga is chasing with Easy Peasy as they make their way down the back stretch. Fly Blue Jet looks to be hidden from view on the outside as they're about to arrive at the 7/16. Toward the back, that's City Hawk, and last of all, it's the grey Kai on the go as they slip past the 3. Joy is Golden going at it continuously with Kem. Easy Peasy has made good ground. Fly Blue Jet on the outside of Bazinga coming near to the rail. In behind them, that City Hawk and Kai on the go at the back of the field, but up front, Kem and Joy is Golden battle. Easy Peasy is there. Fly Blue Jet now asked to close up on the extreme outside, but the battle up front is Joy is Golden and Kem. These 2 noses apart as they drive past the furlong pole. Joy is Golden. Kem now by the flare of a nostril. Bazinga trying to reel them in. Kem holds the lead. Joy is Golden continues to battle on the rail. It is Kem. Here is Bazinga now sprouting wings on the outside, but Kem will take it over Bazinga. Joy is Golden, Easy Peasy, and Kai on the go.
Jockey Tevin Foster takes Division 2 of the George Hassin Trophy, making it 4 wins on the day with a spirited run aboard newly licensed trainer Paul Swaby's Kem. Lance Whitaker also had a quick chat with the winning jockey and trainer connection.
So Kem gets a good victory here under Tevin Foster, who wins his 4th race of the afternoon. Straightforward looking win, although he had to work hard inside the last furlong. Well, you stalked the pace, Tevin, and then you took control coming into the final turn.
First and foremost, I want to give thanks to the Almighty. Thanks to the connection. Well, I've been working this house when I was a younger age, I'm really first on road, but I know all that. I know she have great speed, and the race is consistent of speed, so I had to save her speed until the quarter pole, and I just asked her to run, and she gave me all she got.
But this was your first ride aboard Kem in a race?
Yeah, definitely. But I've been at school this house, she was young, till now she's a 4-year-old, and well, the first ride, and give thanks to win a race on a day like this, to see so much legend in the making. Well, I met Charles was impressed because he teach me at the riding school, but see Hassin and Rodriguez in person, but I first I meet them, and I give thanks to that.
How satisfied were you, Paul, with the run just now?
I was very satisfied. I mean, she ran a couple of races earlier, and she get race fit. So, you know, I expected him to win today.
Talk to us about how the race unfolded, because Foster rode confidently. He just stopped the pace, and then when he asked him for the run, the horse gave him a lot.
Yeah, the last time when he ran, the said horse, Joyous Golden, two of them hooked up on the headline the last time, and they paid the price inside the final furlong. So get a good break, and then just ease off him and then attack him come to the last quarter.
And finally, Tevin Foster, 4 wins on the afternoon so far. How good is this rider?
He's a very good rider. I mean, he uses his head when he's riding the race. So, yeah, they're going to see a lot more from him.
The 9th and final was another restricted allowance event going 7.5 furlongs, just under a mile. A modest field of 12 was set to face a starter with much stable confidence geared towards a Jason Acosta conditioned Life is Life.
They're off and racing. Rose Apple misses it and is left at the back of the field along with Home Alone. Coalition gets a good start. Right there rushing up against the rail, that's Bosie, as they head toward the 6 furlong point. And Bosie and Coalition shares that lead, with Bosie just the leader from Coalition as they pass the 6. Then comes Life is Life, settled back in second. Rose Apple has improved and gone down into 4th. Military Grade comes next. Tiger Amidat, Waterman John right against the rail, always right as they pass the 5. Sweet Victory comes next. Crucial Alexia tucked in against the rail. Then comes Princess Talisi and Home Alone narrowly racing at the back of the field. They've got less than 4 furlongs to go, and it is Life now goes on for that lead. Coalition coming down on the outside of Life is Life, and these two battle for it. They're 3 lengths in front of Bosie racing in 3rd. Right there is 4th. That is Military Grade. Rose Apple is also coming on as they're coming at the top of the lane, and Life is Life kicks and tells them ta-ta. Let's see if he can hold off from running on the outside. That is Coalition. Life is Life, not messing around, kicking clear in the nightcap. It's Life is Life and Robert Hallidine at the furlong and a half pole. They're all steering at the back end of Life is Life. Military Grade is coming on. Also coming on the late run from Home Alone on the outside. Also coming on too, that is Always Right. But Life is Life is full of life in the nightcap. Life is Life, and Robert Hallidine geared down in the end will win this one maybe by double digits. Life is Life, Robert Hallidine cops a double. Then comes Always Right, Tiger Amidat, Home Alone, and a Sweet Victory.
The stable confidence bears fruit as the favorite Life is Life rumps the 9th pan with an electrifying ride from the jockey who sped away from a quality field and leaving them 10.5 long lengths behind in 1:36 2/5 of a second. This has been another edition of the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. See you next time.